What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we are here with the updated poll results again for day 3 now, guys. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be recommending what people should be voting for based on what the percents are looking like right now. So if you guys enjoy videos like this, man, definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as I do post videos every single day on Grand Cross, and I definitely do appreciate all the support on the channel, guys. Now with that out of the way, man, let's hop in and let's talk about the 5.5 anniversary special poll event and day 3 of voting. So we have Escanor at 26.1% of votes. We have Sobnok at 21.9%. Arthur is still at the 19.7%. And guys, look what we've done. Yo, Gulthur is now number 4 on the voting. That's good. So the chance that Gulthur gets in on the banner is probably not that high, guys, considering that, you know, it's probably going to be top 3 UR. But if they are willing, you know, if Netmarble wants to be nice, they'll do top 4, and we do have that chance of getting Gulthur on the banner. That's really, really good, man. You know, that definitely goes to show how much of a, you know, a difference that we can make through voting in the coming days, that we actually shifted from having DK Melly at number 4 to now, you know, UR Gulthur at number 4 now instead, which I think is really good. But yeah, overall, the voting hasn't really changed at all, guys. You know, we got number 2 and then number 3, and then now the number 4. You can kind of see the difference in terms of the percentages there is, yeah, it's about 3%. So that's, you know, fairly big considering, you know, how much the actual votes are close in terms of the, what they are, right? Because you got Sobnok and Arthur only about 2% in terms of a difference, and then you have Melly and Gulthur being a 1% difference there. You know, Escanor being about what, a 4 or 5% difference right there is like the main difference. But yeah, overall, guys, I think we're doing a really good job, and I think this right here is exactly what we want to see for the banner. So in terms of UR festivals, in terms of who I'm going to be voting for today, I'm going to be going with Chaos Arthur and then also UR Gulthur again, just to lock in that number 4 spot, just in case, you know, DK Melly gets any types of votes there, guys. And I don't think, you know, UR Gulthur is going to triumph against, you know, Sobnok there. Chaos Arthur's probably going to be staying in that number 3, and then Gulthur will probably be staying in number 4. So yeah, I'm going to probably leave it there, but yeah, I think UR Fest right now looking pretty good, guys. Now moving on to SSR festivals, we have Queen Hell at a 21.7%, we have Demon King at 19.4%, we have Mael at 17.6%, and then Liz at now 15.4%, Bon at 8.6%. So again, guys, same as yesterday. I mean, pretty much nothing's changed. So the idea is we want to be voting for Mael, Demon King, and then Queen Liz, just to keep them in that, you know, top 4 spot. You know, we know at this point Queen Hell is going to be guaranteed on the banner. I mean, you know, it is a fairly close actually between Demon King and Hell, but Hell is pretty much guaranteed to be on the banner at this point, being number 1. You know, Mael, Demon King, and then also Queen Liz have a chance, mainly with the top 3 here, with Mael, Demon King, and Queen Hell, and then Queen Liz having that maybe if they do, you know, top 4 festivals right there in terms of the, you know, SSR festival slot. But it's looking pretty good, guys. So I definitely do like what we're looking at in terms of the festival SSRs. So in terms of my vote and what I'm going to be doing today, again, you know, we're going Mael, we're going Demon King, and we're going Queen Elizabeth today, guys. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best way to go about it, because at this point, Bond is going to be at that 8.6. I don't think we really need to touch that, and Assault Melly is not even close to being able to touch, you know, Transcendent Bond there. So no matter who you really vote for on the on the SSR festival side, I think this is gonna stay the way it is, and we're probably gonna have, you know, Queen Hell, Demon King, Mael, and Queen Liz. So okay, guys, let's move on now to normal SSRs. This is where we got probably the biggest change here. Let's see. So we got Geld at 15.3, Percival at 11.4, 11.2 for Infinity Merlin. We'll just kind of scroll down through here, guys, and see what the percentages are looking like. But it looks like everything is kind of, you know, kind of stagnant here, pretty similar for the most part. Let's actually go down to here now. So in terms of the voting that we got around this point in the number 20-ish point in the banner, guys, Camilla is starting to fall out of the banner, which I think is good for us. I know Camilla is a character that not a lot of people have, but this is a character that is just not going to benefit your account, guys. So if she falls out the top 20, we get, you know, Summer DM, we get Green Freya in there. I think that's going to be pretty good. And as I said with yesterday, in terms of the voting yesterday, we want to make sure that we're pushing up, you know, like Green Freya and even maybe the Red Freya, you know, because they're, you know, obviously really, really good on Nidhogg, and having those characters on your account are going to be very beneficial. So yeah, and then obviously Summer Deanne is really good for demons across the board. Freyr is alright, you know, we'll definitely take him for sure. Yeah, and then maybe even Ominous Nebula falling out would be, you know, alright as well, because then we can maybe slot in both Freya's and the Summer Deanne as well. Because I think Ominous Nebula right now, in my opinion, I don't think, you know, is really going to be that good, depending on, you know, kind of how the meta shifts and where we go towards a more, you know, either human or Four Knights of Apocalypse type of, you know, characteristic team. We'll have to see exactly what it's going to be, but I do think they're going to kind of shift away from demons, or if they go with like characteristics, they'll go with like sins. So I think, you know, Ominous Nebula kind of falling out here, and he's, you know, at this point, guys, he's about like what, a 2-year-old unit at this point. You know, a lot of people do have the character, so I do think that we probably do the same votes as yesterday, guys, overall. I mean, now that I'm looking at it, man, I mean, nothing's really changing from the top votes here. You know, we have to do like a good chunk of voting here to be able to move up any of these other characters, but I think what I'm going to do personally is, in terms of normal SSRs here, I'm going to scroll down here. I think I'm going to lock in the characters that I think we need to push up, which are going to be, you know, Summer Deanne, Freya, Freyr, and then, or both the Freyas, and then I think we could maybe, let's see here, I'm thinking like if we go down here, maybe the True Seeker Merlin, as I've been saying, like she is going to be definitely a, you know, desirable character on the banner too. And then none of these characters past True Seeker Merlin I think are even worth, you know, getting into the racing. I think from this point on, it's kind of just whoever you want to pick at this point. So we maybe go with maybe Freyr, or we go with, you know, maybe Tarmiel just to lock it in, but it seems like he's good. So, you know, maybe I go with Freyr there, guys. And then just so that Camilla and Zelda just kind of follow out the banner, and then in turn will make a better banner overall. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do for normal SSRs then, guys. I think I'm going to lock it in. I'm going to do double Freya. We got Summer Deanne, Freyr, and then I'm also going to go with the Merlin here, because this is going to be the most change that we can get into the banner if we're, you know, tackling the characters that are right at the, you know, kind of the edge of where, you know, they either make the banner or they don't make the banner. That's why when I'm talking about the other, you know, kind of voting sites, guys, even if we go to like the SSR festivals, I'm only talking about, you know, the number 4, number 3 spot, because that's where we have probably, you know, the cutoff point for what's going to be on the banner and what's not going to be on the banner. So that's why I'm kind of, you know, trying to vote for those characters, whereas we don't really need to vote for like Queen Hell or even like UR Esnar at this point, because they're pretty much guaranteed to be on the banner regardless. So overall, guys, yeah, I'm gonna do these as my SSRs. So we have these characters right here. And then in terms of the normal SSR festivals, I'm going to go with Demon King, Mael, and Queen Liz at this point, just to kind of lock them in. You know, Queen Hell again is number 1, so we don't have to worry about her. But pretty much every other character here, we just, you know, lock in on the votes. You know, Bond was a fairly good, like, chunk away from Queen Liz anyway, so I don't think it really matters here, you know, kind of who you vote, in terms of, like, the top 4 here. But definitely, like, this gap between, you know, Bond and Melly as well is also fairly big, so I don't think we're going to have, you know, Bond follow to the top 5 at the very least, if they decide, you know, to do the top 5 or not. So we'll have to see. But yeah, and then moving on to the UR festivals, guys. I think I'm going to go with Chaos Arthur and UR Gowther here, just to lock in, you know, Gowther at that number 4 spot, just in case he is on the banner or not. You know, we know at this point, guys, that UR Esnar is going to be guaranteed. We know Sobnok's probably guaranteed as well, since she's right at that number 2 spot. So now it's kind of, you know, is Arthur going to be on the banner at number 3? And also, is Gowther going to be in the banner at number 4? Probably not Gowther, but just to be safe, just in case they do top 4, we would rather have Gowther than DK Melly overall, since, you know, the end of year festival is going to be another Meliodas, which is going to power creep Demon King Meliodas. And so you would rather have, obviously, you know, a new festival than a older festival, in terms of what we're trying to get, guys. So yeah, again, guys, I'm going to lock in my votes here so you guys know exactly what I've been voting for. This is what the vote's going to look like. So Chaos Arthur, UR Gowther, we have Demon King, Mael, and Queen Liz, and then we got Freyr, Summer Deanne, double Freya, and then also the True Seeker Merlin here, just to kind of push them up in the rankings. And then we drop down, you know, Camilla and Ominous Nebula there, so we can get them into the top you know, 20 in terms of the, like, gauge right there. I think that's probably around where they're gonna have the cutoff point in general, so that's what I'm gonna be voting for, guys. So that's gonna be my vote right there, guys. Let me know who you guys are gonna be voting for, again, in the comments below for day 3. And now we do have, I think, yeah, so this is the last day, guys. Yeah, because it's gonna be ending in about or no, I guess tomorrow would be the last day, actually, right? Because we have one more day and then 10 hours. Yeah. yeah. So we'll see, guys. We'll see exactly what the voting is gonna look like. But so far, the banner's looking very, very good, and I'm excited to see what we're gonna, you know, have in terms of the full banner and all the characters that are gonna be featured. So that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next video, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you there, man.